Hi guys, this is Jason Singh and I'm from Black Hole Tech. So today we'll be doing an unboxing and an overview of the TP-Link power bank, the PB2600 mAh power bank. Uh, okay, so we'll be looking at the contents of the box first. Yeah, so here is the power bank itself. It's a good ultra slim small form factor. We'll be coming back and talking about this in details. First, we'll have a look at the rest of the stuff that was included. Okay, here is the USB cord, which will be used for charging up the power bank, as well as which can be connected to your universal USB charger, and you'll be able to charge up the power bank and also charge up your phone via the power bank through this cord. Yeah, this is the technical support and the other global details where it will give you a list of customer service providers where you can call up and find out if you have any problems with setting up the product. There's nothing much to set up, but if you do have any manufacturing defects or anything in the product, you can call up any of these numbers depending upon where you stay. Okay, so yeah, now this is what the power bank looks like. And as you can see, it has an input of 5 volt and 1 amp input, and it has the same output voltage. Okay, now it has a smart LED indicator which will be helping us understand whether the power bank is fully charged, whether it needs charge, and whether it's ready to charge up your phone. Over here at the back, the indications are given for the LED display, the smart light indicator, which corresponds to the battery level. Yeah, now coming back to the power bank. It's a very small form factor. You have TP-Link's logo engraved over here, and TP-Link has always kept this prism kind of a look, and you see that in this small portion over here. They've always had this kind of a design even in their routers. So this is the smart light LED indicator. Now when you're charging it, what happens is that the light comes on and it flickers. However, when the power bank has been fully charged through your wall socket, the green light remains solid. So that's how we know when we have to stop charging it. Now, how do we know whether it's working when we're charging our phones? Well, when you're charging your phone, the light just does not come on. What you've got to do is you got to press this button, and you will notice that the light stays stationary. If it, however, blinks thrice, it indicates that the battery level is low and it needs to be charged. So here is the 1 amp output, and here is the 1 amp input. Now the charging from this TP-Link power bank will not be super fast, because there are many other power banks out there which have a 2 amp input and output capacity. But however, this would be fairly good, and I would like to mention that this product comes at a price of 800 rupees. So at that price, considering you get a very good, decent product from a very good brand, it's well worth it. Also, what I would like to mention was it's very light. It's just 68 grams. Now they've gone for this look which resembles somewhat like a lipstick, and it can easily probably fit in a purse or somebody's handbag. So when it comes to portability, it's really very good actually. We've seen a lot of big power banks where they have a lot of battery capacity, but what's the use if you can't carry it around properly, because a power bank needs to be portable. Coming back to the other side of things, I would like to mention that this has a 6-in-1 safety protection sort of thing. What does that mean? Well, it will prevent any damage against over voltage, over current, over discharge, overcharge, overheating. So you know that you're getting a really, really good quality power bank. Now, basically, what is a power bank? A power bank is a lithium battery which comes in an enclosed shell. As you can see, there's actually a battery inside of this. Okay, and that's actually what charges up. It stores electrical energy and ultimately transmits it to your phone, your tablet. This power bank can charge either your Android devices, even your iOS devices. So it doesn't really matter what device you have. If you have a device which supports 5 voltage an input socket, you're done. It's gonna work perfectly for you. Well, now here comes the tricky part. You have a lot of other brands. Well, I won't be mentioning any, but which do sell power bank, which do sell a power bank, a very high rated wattage power bank at probably the same price. So how do they do it? I mean, what's the difference? Why buy a power bank worth 800 rupees when 2600 mAh power bank worth 800 rupees when you can go for a 6000 or 4000 mAh power bank of the same price from a different company? Well, this is where the tricky part comes into play, which many people may not know. There's something called the real capacity of the power bank. Now here, this is 2600. 2600 is the real capacity. However, while charging up the power bank due to energy loss, while charging it in heat, what happens is that it does not receive actually 2600 mAh charge. Okay, so what happens is that there's actually a formula to calculate. What happens is there's something called a conversion rate. Now the conversion rate is basically the percentage of battery power left in the power bank after the battery percentage has been lost in heat. So now TP-Link claims an energy efficiency rate of 90% for this thing. So that's basically 90. You're going to get around 90% of 2600 mAh, or roughly the conversion rate into what we also know as the phone battery health. Yes. Now definitely, if you have a phone where the battery where you've been using a phone say for around 2 years, now the battery in that has obviously depleted over time. It's not going to charge as fast or as efficiently as a battery in a phone which has been used only for 6 months. So these are things that we've got to consider. So well, this power bank, even though it has the real capacity of it is 2600 mAh, actually it will probably deliver say around 2200 to roughly 2300 mAh power capacity to your phone or tablets. So what does that mean? So if you have a phone or a device which has a battery capacity of 2500 mAh, you're probably going to get around 85 to 88% battery from a zero charge, until the power bank finishes. Now that is pretty good because this power bank is seen more in terms of its portability than for the high amount of battery capacity that it contains. For instance, this is really nice to take this around, and power banks are basically used in terms of emergency when you're out on the road or you're going in for a meeting. It can really save you a lot. For instance, what if you got to make that important phone call and your battery is about to die? Pull out the power bank, plug it into your phone, and I mean this will probably charge up your phone from 0 to 85%. And most batteries but on budget phones nowadays are around 2500 mAh. So I mean that's pretty good. So anyway, we will also be doing a written review on this, and where we'll be showing a lot of pictures and in-depth review. So there'll be a link to this product to TP-Link's website in the description of the YouTube video. We will also be linking the written review to this. So for more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and we hope to bring you many more gadgets and many more reviews and many more gadgets soon enough. Thank you.